No! Cut! I know what you're thinking. Another typical college sales pitch. Well, typical. That's not how we do things here at Duke.
Being at Duke has allowed me to have a variety of experiences. From traveling to China to teach over 2,000 students English and dance and theater, to sitting next to an Emmy Award-winning professor as he teaches me to edit my first documentary.
You know, at one point during my time at Duke, I took a divinity class and flipped through the pages of a diary of one of the first female missionaries with a pair of tweezers. It was less like being a student and more like being an explorer.
Duke students and alumni do amazing things. Their success is the product of carefully crafting a university that selects and empowers extraordinary people. Need-blind admissions is at the heart of what makes Duke exceptional. We recruit and enroll the best and brightest students, regardless of their ability to pay, and then we meet their financial aid need. This builds a diverse community of young people drawn from the United States and around the world.
When I was applying to colleges, I was looking for need-blind schools because I knew that a need-blind school would take me for my merits.
It really makes for like a very formative college experience because I don't think there's any other time in your life where you're going to get to be exposed to so many different types of people.
It all starts in the classroom. Most of our classes are small, and our faculty members are leaders in their fields. And more than half of Duke undergraduates complete faculty-mentored research projects.
It's an amazing feeling when the professors or the staff are so invested in what you're doing and want you coming back so that they can help you and mentor you through the entire process.
To have the experience of being able to do research as an undergraduate, I mean, it's just amazing to get that opportunity. And it really opened up the world of research to me.
A Duke education is not limited to the classroom. We go to developing nations. We volunteer in local schools. We work with small startup companies and big corporations, community groups, and nonprofits to tackle challenging problems. Then we connect these experiences with what we're learning in the classroom and through our research.
I did a corporate finance internship for a for-profit education company, and I absolutely fell in love with the company in Rio. And I did a number of things at the company, from like strategic planning, investor relations, all in Portuguese.
The chance to volunteer in the hospital and learn about what medicine is like gave me the idea that, well, maybe I could do this too. Maybe it would be a great career to be a doctor.
Duke's rich array of facilities, clubs, religious groups, athletics, and arts brings people together and inspires them.
One of my favorite experiences at Duke was being an RA. It was a really neat experience for me and also gave me the ability to see that how much I enjoy working with young people.
I've learned a lot of lessons through football. And one of them is you can't be afraid to try. You can't be afraid to put everything on the line, because when you put everything on the line, that's when you actually grow, whether you're successful or not.
This is all made possible through the generous financial support of Duke's alumni and friends, enabling the university to more than double our spending on undergraduate financial aid during the past decade.
I really wanted to come to Duke. I loved Duke, but I didn't think that I would be able to afford Duke at all, because financial aid packages that I had gotten from other universities that I'd been accepted to still had me taking out a lot of loans.
Once I sort of saw the financial aid package that Duke was providing, that really did make a difference.
Duke is so generous with the amount of money that they can give to their students, and I wouldn't be having the experience that I have right now if it wasn't for the support that they give.
Why take so much time and care creating this handcrafted experience? Because it shapes people who can make positive change happen.
One of the things that Duke really allowed me to do was create my own major. And what it gave me the opportunity to see is that you really have this entrepreneurial opportunity around education. When I left Duke and a few months later started my own business, I think Duke gave me that confidence, and it also gave me the ability to think through what was important for me.
I have technology that I wrote a year out of Duke that is monitoring some critical infrastructure in the US, and there are thousands of users for some of the stuff that I've built.
I'm interested in helping out individuals, giving them the ability to walk again, so I'm pursuing a career in podiatry.
I think what Duke has really given me is it's given me choice, and I couldn't ask for anything better.
Now that you've heard our story, what do you think a Duke education is worth? Visit dukeforward.duke.edu to explore the many ways that you can contribute.
And I couldn't ask for anything better.
Now that you've heard our story, what do you think a Duke education is worth? Visit duke.edu to explore the many ways that we're working hard to improve the world around us.